Rachel Caven, registered nutritionist based here in Ottawa. And I like the fact that you're here to talk to me about my weaknesses and how I can actually defeat those.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's start over here with the Egg McMuffin.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, but it's so good. It's so good.
It's so gross, though.
No, it isn't. I understand from a nutrition point of view that there are some issues with it, right? There are a couple things. Just a couple things. Okay.
Just little.
So, what's the deal with it? What makes it so unhealthy?
For starters, it's processed meat, so we get a lot of preservatives with that. It's processed cheese. Look how gross that looks.
Well, it's not hot and delicious right now. That's all. I'm so defending
this morning.
Okay, I gotcha. So the fact that I'm going to eat that later, even knowing what's wrong with it, is one thing. But thanks. Let's talk about how to do this better and at home.
Yes, absolutely. So, and one of the biggest things as well is that it's refined. You're getting refined white flour, so you're getting absolutely no nutrition from it.
Yeah, that's tough. That is a bad news situation. So I can still have my English muffin.
Yes, my favorite, if you're going to go for bread, is doing a sprouted grain bread. The Ezekiel is a really good brand for that. So the sprouted grains, basically what they do is they just germinate the little wheat, spelt, millet, kamut grains, and then they make that into a flour and make the bread products from there. So it's higher in nutrients, and it's easier to digest, and the nutrients are more available.
And we're not talking about a genetically modified wheat? Okay,
no,
good.
this is an organic product, so it's not genetically modified.
Then the egg, what have you done differently with the egg?
It's poached.
Instead of fried?
Yes.
Okay.
So poaching is not complicated. Just put a centimeter of water in your regular frying pan instead of oil, and it will
I find poaching a little bit scary because people who love poached eggs say it has to be done just right. But I guess you get it after a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Takes practice.
I see a couple of tomatoes on top. All good.
Yes,
and then,
local tomatoes. Now's the time.
Okay, excellent. And
avocado. So anytime you want to replace bad fats with good fats, avocado is the best thing to do. Especially if you want to do anything with mayo, like making a tuna salad.
It's so good, right? And you can throw a little bit of garlic, depending on what you're making, throw a little bit of garlic in your avocado and blend it up, and it's as good as mayo, if not better. It is an excellent replacement. So there you go. You've got yourself a very tasty breakfast, and it's much better for you. Let's talk about the donut shop muffin, which is a little bit sneaky, this thing, right? You think you're buying a brand muffin, it's all going to be good.
Yes. So people have this misconception that you go to the donut shop and you get a brand muffin, and that's the healthiest thing there. This muffin actually has as much sugar as a can of Coke. 40 grams of sugar.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. You could buy 2 chocolate-dipped donuts and would have less sugar than this muffin.
Okay, well, then let's start talking about my options. Okay, so what have we made over here?
Basically, any muffin you make at home would be better than the donut shop.
Okay.
But my favorite is making muffins with coconut flour. So it's gluten-free, it's really high in fiber, and it has a very sweet taste.
I was going to say, does it give you, so it replaces sugar a little bit because of the sweet taste?
Absolutely. So I made here some apple cinnamon muffins. So since the coconut flour is gluten-free, it doesn't have anything to hold it together. So you do need to use a lot of eggs, which is a good thing because then you're getting a lot of protein as well.
Nice protein balance.
So this is almost like an apple cinnamon quiche. You could do the same thing and switch it up for vegetables if you wanted something more savory, but it's nice and sweet. Even though there's no sugar added at all, it's just the cinnamon and the apples that make it sweet and the coconut flour.
All right, Rachel, time to crush other dreams. Thanks for that. Starbucks. Okay, what is that? Because I want it.
That is a Starbucks Mocha Frappuccino.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, all right. Now, we understand what that is, but people might be thinking, oh, it's a little treat. This thing is hammered full of badness.
Yes, there is 60 grams of sugar, and that's not even including the whipped cream in this bad boy.
You're almost at the muffin stage here. Right?
You're beyond
the muffin stage? Oh boy, how do we make this at home? Let's do it. We got to speed it up a little bit here. I think we're at 90 seconds or so.
So the thing with the Frappuccino is that they put in this Frappuccino mix so that it doesn't separate. So what I like to do is do a frozen banana. So it gives it that creaminess and the sweetness.
All right, next.
A chocolate protein powder.
Okay, I'm going to speed you along. Ooh, is that coffee beans? Are these
coffee beans,
Do I put them right in?
No, that's way too many. But you could do that if you wanted just the flavor, or doing any kind of instant coffee.
Oh, that's perfect.
Starbucks Via here, and then some unsweetened almond milk.
So you haven't kicked Starbucks out completely. You're using their instant coffee. There you go.
I'm a fan of Starbucks coffee.
There you go.
Okay, and then we're just going to blend this up.
And it's good to go?
Yep.
And it tastes good and is good for you. I like that.
Just like that.
Done.
So you could do that for a quick breakfast if you're really stuck, or an afternoon snack.
If people want more ideas like this, where do they go?
To my website, rachelcaven.com.
C-A-V-E-N. Caven.
Yes.
It's that easy.